My follow-up question is, what you do for your profession? She's like, oh, not IT. I'm a it girl. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I tell you.
Listen, ladies, in case you've been wondering what to tell a man so he can leave you alone, when he asks you, what do you do for a living? You lie. So this guy said he met a girl, he likes her, and we got talking. He asked her, what do you do for a living? And she said, IT. In his head, he was like, oh, she's very intelligent, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, oh, no, I'm a hit girl. You guys, he got pissed off and stopped communicating with her. Let's watch this video together. Then we'll come back and discuss.
Yeah, I be so in the loop, out the loop, like it really don't make sense. So I'm chatting with this girl the other day, and she telling me about herself and what she do and whatnot. So I asked her, I was like, so like, what do you do? And she was like, oh, like sometimes I like to cook, sometimes I go on walks, sometimes I like to read. She telling me all these things. I said, dang, like you really well rounded, like that's tough as hell. Me being a curious dude, you know, my follow up question is, what you do for your profession? Disclaimer, this is texting, not in person. She responds, she's like, okay, cool, I am in IT. I'm like, whoa, like you're actually really smart. Like that was the first thing that came to my dome. I'm like, all right, cool. Like this girl, she's intelligente. So I'm like, cool, boom, this girl's really smart. I'm like, all right, what got you into IT? She's like, oh, not IT, I'm a it girl. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. When I tell y'all my face went from to like what is that? Like what does the it girl consist of? Like what do y'all do for a living? It's like every time I think I done caught up to the generation, I always seem to go 10 years back. And I don't know what happened whenever she said it girl, but it changed her whole demeanor. Like everything about her just like shifted. She was like, yeah, it just consists of really being that girl. First of all, I don't even date girls. I date women. Fast forward, she did get unadded, never to be spoken to again. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did feel like I lost a few 100,000 chromosomes in my brain whenever she started talking.
Women do not cease to amaze me because y'all are getting so good at playing the game. Shout out to this woman that played stupid on purpose to get a man out of her face.
And I tell y'all, I be so in the loop, out the loop, like it really don't make sense. So I'm chatting with this girl the other day, and she telling me about herself and what she do and whatnot. So I asked her, I was like, so like, what do you do? And she was like, oh, like sometimes I like to cook, sometimes I go on walks, sometimes I like to read. She telling me all these things. I said, dang, like you really well rounded, like that's tough as hell. Me being a curious dude, you know, my follow up question is, what you do for your profession? Disclaimer, this is texting, not in person. She responds, she's like, okay, cool, I'm in IT. I'm like, whoa, like you're actually really smart. Like that was the first thing that came to my dome. I'm like, all right, cool. Like this girl, she's intelligente. So I'm like, cool, boom, this girl's really smart. I'm like, all right, what got you into IT? She's like, oh, not IT, I'm a it girl. Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
One of the best ways that you can benefit as a woman and not have a man take up space in your life when he doesn't have anything to add is to always market yourself not as a doer, but as a beer. When people want to ask what you do, you shouldn't care about what I do. That's why she named everything of her as a being. She says she likes to cook. She says she likes to go for walks. She says she likes to read. Those are all things that require you to be. They don't require you to do, because there is no heavy exchange of your energy towards something out of you that would therefore drain you. Because I'm sorry, no matter what work it is that you do, work is draining, okay? It's a form of energy exchange that can be extremely draining, especially when it's not something that you're into. Whenever a man asks what it is that you do, this is a perfect way to respond. Because the only reason why a man is asking what it is that you do is to find out what he can extract from you.
Yeah.
To find out how much less money he could spend on you because he already knows that you are well off financially because of what it is that you do for work. And the reason why I know this is because that's why women ask what men do for work. I'm not even gonna deny that shit. I already know that if I'm asking a man what he does for work, I'm already running the numbers in my fucking mind. I'm like, okay, how's my life gonna look with this dude? What lifestyle am I gonna have with this dude? Can this guy keep up with how I am financially? I'm already running the tally in my mind. But the difference being, as to why it doesn't work the opposite way, is because we live in a patriarchy. Men created this shit. Men created money. Men created capitalism. Stand on the shit that you created. Because at one point, y'all wouldn't even let women work. Y'all wouldn't even let women vote. Y'all wouldn't even let women get a or a bank account without being married. Now all of a sudden, women get rights, women can make money, women can make decisions on their own without having to have the signature or the opinion of a man to allow her to do so. And so now y'all want to be able to extract from women by asking us based off of what we do when y'all didn't allow us to work in the first goddamn place. At the end of the day, men should be the doers. Women should be the beers, because that's how men created society. Men created society based off of what they do, their value based off what they do, what job they work, how much money they're able to make, how physically strong they can be, how much competition they could take with another man. So do what you do and fall in line with the society that you created, because at the end of the day, It Girl is perfect. It Girl is perfect. You don't need to know what to do. I work a job. I make money. I make enough money to where I'm comfortable. And what kills me is that men will be quick to like block us or delete us when we do shit like that. Whole time, that's what our goal is. That's what we're hoping that they do, because that's the same shit that they do with us. And then we have no problem blocking them, because it's like, dude, like, why would you think that I would still be attracted to you when you're asking me what I do for work? I don't want to think about work. You like, and this is the thing that's so funny. You can't even go out to like a wealthy man and ask him what he does for work. Like, a lot of men that have money, they don't want to think about work. They don't want to talk about what they do. Yeah. They don't want to talk about how their job was. So I already know that when men are asking, it's 1,000% disingenuous, because men don't even like work. Men don't even like going to work. So you can only be asking that for one fucking question. Women are purposely playing stupid, and I love that for us. I absolutely love that for us. Be stupid every time, because as soon as a man sees you as being smart, he's trying to think and formulate in his brain, how can I use her? How can I use her smarts to push me ahead in life? Because I know she's smarter than me. And then whole time they will eventually resent you for being smarter than them. Mm-hmm. They will be jealous of you because you were able to put the pieces together of the puzzle within like 2 months, and they've been trying to figure this shit out for 2 years. Because it goes against everything it is that they're told about women, how we're the weaker gender, we're the dumber gender, like all we're good for is cooking and cleaning. As soon as a man says that a woman is smart, he is not believing that she's smart out of respectability. He's believing that she is smart because she can further advance his life. This woman, good job. I support this with full entirety.
Most of the time, when they ask, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a work? They want to actually weigh you. They want to check how much you have. They want to check what's up with you. It's not because they're interested. In fact, if you ask them, probably you guys get talking months later, maybe 2 months to short period, 2 months later, and you kind of say something about your work, they don't remember. So they're not actually, paying attention to the fact that where you work or something. They just want to weigh how much you have, or probably they've seen you. Okay, this person has a car, this person is living alone, this person looks good, she dresses good, she smells good, looks like she has money. So let me ask her what she do for a living. So they just want to weigh your pocket. It's not because they're interested in what you do for a living. So if you've actually thought of what to say to push these men away, because sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. If you're looking for us to just lie about your work, you don't have to tell them what you do for a living, because most of the time they're not interested in what you do for a living. You're only interested in how much you have. They want to kind of weigh you and, okay, let me see if this person has money more than me. Look at when it was like, oh, she sounds intelligent. Oh, she's very intelligent because she's into IT. So it's already like, okay, I think like I'm already above her league. Anyways, I personally feel like she wanted to push him away because she's not feeling him. So we learn every day, you guys. So you can actually say that when people ask, what do you do for a living? You can just say that. When these men ask and you're not like, you don't want to talk, so they can just leave you alone. They'll get irritated and just leave you alone. Because, see, no, they don't want to leave you alone if you tell them no. Tell them you're pregnant, they won't leave you alone. Tell them you're married, they won't leave you alone. Tell them you have a boyfriend, they won't leave you alone. So we have to start saying something that will really, really annoy them to their head before they will leave women alone. You guys, this is your short clip I decided to share with you today. What's your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, respectfully. As always, your girl Mariah Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.